Masterclass material. My intention for my masterclasses is to give as many people as possible, including those who don't have the luxury of being in a method acting training program, a first-hand exposure to Leestrasberg's work in a concentrated format. I must reiterate here that attending a masterclass, just like the course itself, is a guide to introducing the method work, and that acting can't be learned from a book alone, or a single masterclass. To fully learn and use the method, a teacher and regular training is required. Masterclasses are intensives of varying length that give students and observers a rigorous and thorough immersion into the method exercises. They are designed to contain varying numbers of actors, depending on their scheduled length or venue. A masterclass may include a showcase presentation as part of the agenda, in keeping with the goals of the sponsoring institution. A 7-day, 8-hour-per-day class should not have more than 25 participants to allow for sufficient individual attention, while a seminar, lecture, and demonstration can still be beneficial to considerably larger groups. You must take space into consideration, since you do not want actors stretching out and touching each other. A small gym could have 40 to 50 chairs, for example. In this format there is limited personal attention, however, giving the actors a taste of how to work with the method can be of great benefit, and enlighten the participants to the basic ideas. Wherever I am teaching, the same basic ideas of the method exercises are presented to the participants, although to different levels of detail and practice. I try and cover as much of the sensory exercises and character work, scenes, and monologues as time allows by devoting an equal amount of time to each while providing some context for the work in terms of theatre history and the role of the other arts. Strasberg and Stanislavski concluded that the problems of the actor derive not from the words of the play, but from the actor's own issues, tensions, and habits, all of which prevent pure and truthful expressiveness. Therefore, in a masterclass, I address this and insist on the discipline and practice of relaxation to eliminate mental and physical tensions and mannerisms. The relaxation exercise is practiced at the beginning of each day of the master class for about a half hour to 40 minutes, which is a new experience for the actors, and can reveal a great deal to me and them about their concentration and will. The actors begin to distinguish between mental and physical tension, and must ask themselves how they feel when they begin the exercise. I ask them to pick a number from 1 to 10, with 10 being best and 1 being worst, to gauge or characterize their overall state of mind at that very moment. Beginning the process of self-evaluation that is needed while working with the method, the actors ask themselves if, for example, they feel angry, nervous, joyful, or depressed. They learn how their feelings of stress and tension are dealt with by movement and sound. Even if the actors have never done so before, they now get the idea of how restorative relaxation can be and the importance of evaluating your own state of mind. The actors can then take corrective measures in the struggle to free themselves of unconscious physical and emotional tension that can prevent them from obeying their own commands. As they achieve a degree of relaxation, the body becomes more expressive and better equipped to handle the demands of performing. Actors must cultivate an awareness of their own bodies and minds to expand themselves emotionally and physically in order to be able to play different characters and not be typecast. Prior to the start of the masterclass, the participants are provided with a syllabus or a written outline of what is expected of them, and this may include assigned monologues or scenes. They make choices for the painting and animal exercises, and I also ask them to bring in a favorite object, such as a scarf or a hat, to use during the class. The first half of each day of the master class is just like my regular classes, rigorous, hard work, starting with relaxation, and then continuing with selected sense memory exercises. The beginning exercises nurture a basic understanding of the method's sensory approach, and develop discipline and a strong foundation for future work. The masterclass participants follow the sequence of exercises adhered to in my regular classes, beginning with activities that are done daily. The breakfast drink comes first, followed by mirror, a makeup, a shaving, sharp taste, sharp smell, 3 pieces of material, taking off and putting on underclothes, shoes and socks, sunshine, sharp pain, and then 4 or 5 overall sensations and weather conditions, shower, bath, sauna, strong wind, etc., and personal object, place, and private moment. Exercises. It takes an enormous amount of dedicated time to do all of the exercises properly. After they are completed, we complicate and combine them to test and train the will of the actors to focus simultaneously on multiple behaviors and sensations. We move on to character work and apply the exercises to form the more emotionally charged moments using emotional memories, needs, music, painting or sculpture, animal, place and private moment for the character. The sequence may be changed depending on the individual needs of the actors. Various additional exercises, such as song and dance, substitutions, and the evolution exercise are also demonstrated and practiced. At the end of each exercise, the actors convey their experience to me and the class, making notes afterward in their journals regarding those senses, objects, and experiences that could be useful in future work. After a break, the second part of each class day is devoted to the actors as they work on their characters, scenes, and monologues, which are critiqued by me. Sometimes I work with the actors by stopping the scene and asking them to improvise, or have them make another adjustment. When the monologue or scene is over, the actor is asked to describe how he or she arrived at the characterization, and which exercises were used and why. Homework assignments are given to prepare for the next day's exercises before the end of every class. The preparations are the same as described in the course's exercise descriptions for what actors should do when first learning each exercise at home. They involve the same detailed sensory exploration for each exercise using a real object, or while performing an actual daily task at home. For example, doing the breakfast drink with your actual morning cup of coffee or glass of juice, doing the sharp taste with an actual lemon, or the makeup or shaving exercise while actually applying makeup or shaving for real. Other homework may involve selecting and observing an animal or painting to work with. The actors may also select props to bring for the next day's improvisations. Nearing the end of the masterclass, I take time to have the students perform the evolution exercise discussed earlier, in which the actors act out each stage of their lives to music, which is a highlight of the masterclass. This exercise, which I have also referred to as the dance the song of your life, brings together music, movement, and memories to forge a strong emotional connection to yourself and the other actors. It is my hope that masterclass participants will want to continue their training with a method teacher by taking regular classes, if available to them. Often the actors at the end of a masterclass are inspired by what they have learned and have developed a working relationship with the other actors. Forming an ongoing group that continues to work together practicing the exercises and encouraging each other to grow is ideal.